So I received another one of these Washburn guitars. This one has some damage on the bottom towards the button here, the strap button. So I'm going to seal this with some glue, and it has a few dings around the edges that I will touch up and try to make disappear in terms of cosmetic touch-up goes. I'm not going to talk so much about this guitar because I've shown this guitar before in another video. It's a Washburn, beautiful striped ebony model. The reason why I'm making a video today was a comment I heard recently in one of Ted Woodford's video. As you know, I'm a fan, one of the best luthiers, I think, on YouTube. Beautifully presented work in terms of repair work, but also his oral delivery of what he does. Very erudite, clever, succinct, well-researched person. A great resource on YouTube, and it's a privilege for me to advocate for his channel. But he made a comment recently on one of his videos I was watching. He was talking about a neck heel reset procedure that people kept telling him about, that he should learn to do, and he looked into it, and it turns out to be a rather suspect procedure that he didn't feel had any merit. So he basically told people that kept asking him to look into it, I've looked into it, I don't think it's a safe or professional procedure. I think it takes shortcuts that might be detrimental to the guitar. I'm not comfortable doing it and advocating for it. And then he finished that segment of his video with the idea that bad lutherie or bad luthiers really do hold the industry back, particularly in online videos. And I thought about that a little bit, and I'm not going to name any names, but there are a number of luthiers on YouTube who clearly are, like Ted himself, excellent workmen who have great experience and deliver great technique and are well-researched, well-trained, well-schooled, and their videos bear that out, and the results that you see in the videos bear that out. I've advocated for a number of them on this channel that do excellent restoration and luthier work. I've also made reference a couple of times to, without naming names, a couple that I found to be substandard and uncomfortable to watch. One in particular was somebody who seemed to rush their work and take shortcuts, and I just had doubts about the quality of the repair work being done on that particular channel. It always looked a bit substandard to me. It's not really important who they are, and there are a number of sort of journeyman, hack, amateur chances, in every discipline, but certainly in guitar work. And a lot of people go online looking at these videos as resources for doing their own repair, and you can be really led astray, particularly on something very technical like a neck reset. But even simple things like doing setup, adjusting guitar action, adjusting truss rods, things like that. I've seen a number of channels that give the wrong advice. Often, telling people to crank the truss rod to raise and lower the action on the guitar. That's not what it's for at all. It can achieve that effect, but that is not the correct remedy for all string height issues. So it always irks me when you have these people that clearly have the confidence to go out there and start a guitar channel or a repair channel, and they either don't have the experience, the training, the know-how to really be in that position. Now, of course, it's a free world. Anyone can start any channel on any subject, but I think it is detrimental. It's a difficult thing. It's a real acquired skill to work on instruments, and it takes people a lifetime. People like Ted or Tanya or our friend from Canada or Randy, a lot of the really good repair people that I've seen online. It takes them years and years and years of practice and training, formal training, to get where they're at. And I think that the best ones have reached a certain standard before they start filming themselves and trying to tell other people how to do it. But there are other people, I think, that are perhaps too quick to try to become teachers and perhaps don't have the skill or even the patience to do this kind of work. I've seen some really bad advice given on YouTube channels in terms of guitar repair work and restoration. And it really is detrimental. It really is damaging because, a lot of people will, if they want to, say, glue a guitar bridge on, they'll go watch one or two videos and then they'll attempt it. And if they watch the wrong ones, they're going to do damage to what potentially is, a good instrument that would have had a second life had it been repaired properly. Bad advice can be a number of things. It can be the wrong tools, it can be the wrong procedures, it can be the wrong glues, it can be the wrong varnishes or solutions in terms of chemical solutions. It can just be, people online that, rush things or do things correctly or don't measure 3 times like the top luthiers do. And I agree with Ted's quip that it really holds the community back when you get someone out there that has more confidence than skill. And they might be a very good presenter. They might have personality and pizzazz in what they're doing on camera, but their work doesn't really back up that confidence. So yeah, I think you have to be careful if you're looking for advice online as to repair procedures, to sort of vet these repair people or luthiers with channels, and try to ascertain who really has the skill, the know-how, the experience, the patience, the craftsmanship, the training, and who are the ones to follow. And those that you suspect might not be up to snuff, move on and find another video or go with another person. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of really great channels. There's a lot of really skilled, excellent repair makers, repair people out there. I would never say otherwise, but there is also a number of people masquerading as top luthiers that perhaps aren't, and their work seems a bit suspect. I'm reluctant to make this video because I never want to appear to be a sour grapes type person, but anyone who does repairs on guitars will tell you, and I'm no exception, a lot of the repairs you have to do or you end up doing, and some of the most difficult repairs that you do, are repairing other people's repairs. The number of times where you see something wrongly glued up with the wrong glue, the wrong wood used, or the wrong technique, or something shoddily done or shoddily finished that you have to try and undo and salvage. It's some of the hardest repair work that you come across. Anyway, keep that in mind as you search around. All right, folks. See you next time.